Jogging with Jesus. This book shows how to enjoy the benefits of jogging and at the same time develop a glorious relationship with the Lord. I sold a book this month called Jogging with Jesus that I bought in the summer of last year. When I first saw the title, I couldn't really believe that someone would buy the book, but I looked it up anyway just because of how funky the title was, and was surprised to find that it was going for over $35, closer to $40. That's where the prices were starting. Now the rank was just over $1.5 million when I listed the book, about 1.6 million. Currently it is at just about 1.9 million. However, based upon the sales rank history, it is selling fairly consistently, at least selling a copy or two a month. I was the only FBA offer on the listing when I listed my book, and it sold for $40.95. So an incredible return, and it took about six or 7 months to sell, but it was definitely worth sending in. The reason I'm even talking about this particular book is to bring up the idea of not scanning everything, but scanning a lot of titles and knowing when you see a title like this that it could be worth scanning. I've sold a lot of religious themed books, and there can be some funky titles. Jogging with Jesus is not something you see every day. And the book is literally about jogging and then somehow tying in, religion. But it was written or published in 1978, 79, and it's still out there. For some reason, there's still a following and people still know about it. There's not very many copies, so it's going for good money, and it sells consistently. If I had 5 of these, I'd send all 5 of them in. Interestingly, when I looked at the listing, probably a week or so ago, there were 3 books up there, which means that 2 of the 3 sold recently. There's currently only 1 seller, and it's merchant fulfilled. They're selling the book for $37 plus shipping and handling, so about $40. If I were them, I would reprice that book up to at least $50. You might as well, because it is selling consistently and people are willing to pay money for it. It's in demand. That's up to them. Maybe they don't realize that they're the only copy currently. It doesn't seem to be too many out there, so you might as well take advantage of this scarcity. That's something that you can do if you are the only book on a listing and it's a book that sells. You basically own it. You own that listing, and you can price it at whatever you want, as high as you want. Now, whether or not it'll sell, that's another debate, but you never know. You can always lower it. But increasing this book up to 50, it should sell. So when you're out there sourcing and you see some funky titles that are just something you couldn't really imagine even yourself, I recommend looking them up, because you never know. You look up 10 of those titles and 1 or 2 might come across. You might find 1 or 2 of the titles like this one. You might take 20, 30 books to look up, but it's worth it. And you get a better feel for what is a book that could sell, the topic. So whatever genre it's in, if it's a funny sounding title or unique or humorous or something like that, take a chance and look it up. It takes a few seconds, and you never know what you could find. 50 cents to turn it into $32, $33 is an incredible return on investment. So this was I actually put a quick video clip of this book when I sourced it last year in a previous video, one of my first videos. So it was great to see that it sold, and I hope the person that bought it enjoyed it. So get out there, look for as many books as you can. Scan. The more you scan, the more you learn. Every day I scan, I learn, and another year or 2, I'll know even more, feel even more comfortable about picking out books. I get to the point where I can spot a book and I know that it's worth looking up, and that frequently it's going to be worth buying. You just start to get a sense for it, the way the book looks, the design, the topic. The most valuable thing you can do is scan books and just get out there and get your hands on books. Remember, keep booking.